Hey everybody. Um, I just wanted to pose another question. I'm very curious to see what you guys are doing for a living, and how you are navigating that. Over the past few years, more specifically for myself, I have had a bit of a challenge with navigating the waters of holding a job or not feeling too stressed out in the job, and the job leaving me more depleted and potentially getting sicker rather than trying to heal or give the body a break and allow it to move in a good way. um, So, over the last few years, I've had like sporadic jobs where it's like I've been helping a buddy out, and during those times, it was still very challenging for me um, to do them. I, would tend to not extensive or overstimulating myself with stimulants, but I definitely felt the need to make sure that I had that. Um, but there was always depending on the job, right? A lot of them were a lot very physical. They were nonetheless still demanding on the body, and the body would hurt, the next day, and so now or afterwards, and you're just plagued with this pain. And then let's say the weekend comes or something like this, and you're just plagued with, just pushing too hard. And there's just, I'm slowly starting to try to I'm giving myself some space from my current job to allow myself to see what else I can do on top of working there part time, working maybe somewhere else part time, or maybe one day a week. And so right now I work a delivery. I'm a delivery not driver, but I pack deliveries, food deliveries, and all sorts of stuff from a little local market here in our town. And I was doing that full time all through the winter, and it exhausted me, it killed me, it crushed me. Was committed to it though, and I really wanted to, do the best that I could at that place, and I really think I did. Unfortunately, it probably wasn't the the best, in the sense that I'm not able to perform at the level that society typically performs at. But nonetheless, I knew inside myself I really did give everything I had. But to know that that wasn't really even enough, and that I needed to work on that somehow was, a challenge for me. And it really kind of showed me, I've got to look at a job where maybe I'm not pushed, not forced into rushing or having to, not take breaks when I need them. And so I'm meeting with someone this weekend about a delivery driver. I'm going to delivering something called a CSA, which is community supported agriculture. So I'm going to drive good whole organic food to people's houses, which they've signed up for, and yeah, just be able to potentially interact with these people that are getting this food from a farm that I really enjoy and I'm very grateful for, and they're doing great things for the community and for the earth and for the humans, us humans, and nourishing us with good food by allowing the animals and the way they grow their vegetables to be grown and um, taken care of in a good way, in a way that nourishes everything. So that's really interesting, and so that'll be one day a week. So now I'm at 4 days a week, but I would like to drop down to 2 days a week at my other job. And anyhow, nonetheless, I'm still navigating that. I worked on a farm last year, and that crushed me. My first time ever on a farm, and I wanted to learn about biodynamic farming. I wanted to learn about organic farming, regenerative agriculture. I wanted to be surrounded by that environment. I wanted to be out in nature more. I wanted to be more connected to my food. I never knew what even food looked like in the ground. I just knew what it looked like in the supermarket. And, I just felt the disconnect there after traveling the world for about 5 years. I just began to feel disconnected and from our nature, from, our roots in a way. And I feel like I need to stay connected to that. And right now, that's in the form of food, and supporting and bringing that food, if I can, to people, because I want people to be healthier. And I know that the way society is built is not very supportive of that. There's a lot of resistance. One quote that always comes to mind that is a blessing to me. It was by Krishnamurti or whoever it was. It says, it is no measure of health to be well adjusted to a profoundly sick society. Now, I think fitting in is somewhat important, but when it comes to the health of the humans and the health of the human race and ultimately the future generations that will come after us, I think we're starting to realize that we need to change our ways, and that the way we're living now is not necessarily helping us, and that technology isn't really helping us get there. We have greenhouses and stuff like this, and we have cool ways of making food, but the issue is that these foods are just full of synthetic nutrients, and they're not really grown on soils. They're not unfortunately giving you, it's the way nature imposed, upon us to eat these foods. By no means do I have the answers. Do I have all the answers? Do I know everything? I'm not some scientific dude, but I do know that we need to make a change. And I know that's a little bit of a rant that I just went on there, but it kind of aligns with what I'm trying to do to help support my body, to help heal myself if I can, or help mitigate the effects and the pain, the fatigue, and the ups and downs that I'm experiencing. I'm just trying to find relief, in this new journey that we're all on, of trying to, manage and heal if we can. Please, um, there's people out there that are healing from this stuff, and they give me hope. Just the thought that it's out there, that people are in remission for years and years and years, and that's enough hope for me to just keep searching and keep working through my own karma, my own uh, impulses and tendencies to latch on to safety, security, and comfort, when I know that there may not be wholly beneficial. But nonetheless, still trying, still moving, still doing. Anyways, long story short, what do you do for work? What has been your experience? And how are you navigating that? I would love to do a video with other people, just ask this question and just let people chime in. I'm genuinely interested, because it's not like I meet people like this, and so I don't really know. I just don't know. These people are probably at home, or they're, or I just don't ever get to talk to them like this. So, anyways, maybe that'll be for the future. Let me know if you're interested in that, doing some sort of a video chat or something like that where you can discuss a question. I guess that's a live, but then again, you can't be live, which I think is cool if you wanted to. Anyhow, ciao.